Well, morning folks, I'm in Stapleford today, which is not very far away from Stevenage. It's a little village in between Stevenage and Hertford. Driven through here, and I get the car repaired here as well. Many times I've been here, but I've never actually had a walk around the village to see what's here. But I have seen a right quaint little church, and that's what I'm going to go and have a look at first. Obviously I doubt very much whether I'll be able to get in it, but it looks very nice from the outside anyway. Had a great day yesterday with Sam, so if you've watched that video, I can only apologise for how short it was. For some reason the GoPro lost half of the footage with the other places that we visited. I was told originally to put a new memory card in it, so I spent a bit more money, got a really fast one, not a very big one though, so you know, it was one that GoPro recommended for this camera, and I formatted it in a PC before I put it in the camera, then put it in the camera, done a format there, so it was all what I thought ready to go. So I don't know whether the loss of footage was memory card or just the camera, but yeah, I'm pretty pissed off, to be fair, because we viewed a couple of nice places yesterday, but I lost all the footage, so sorry about that. Right, St Mary the Virgin Church in Stapleford. It's quite small, quite cute, quite a quaint little place, but very atmospheric. But it is all locked up. There is a service here this morning at 11:15, but I won't be going to that. But it's a shame I didn't manage to get inside, because it looks like quite an interesting one. I don't know how old it is. I don't know nothing about it. I mean, I don't know. I found it by accident. I knew there was a church in Stapleford, but I never done any research on it. I just drove out here to see whether I could find it, and here it is. But other than that, I have no idea. But it is very nice. It does look a little bit newer than all the other ones I go to, but I don't know. I think there might have been something here originally before this church, because some of these gravestones are absolutely ancient, so this might have been a bit of a rebuild a little while after. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just disappointed that I didn't manage to get in. Anyway, let's see what else I can find. So the GoPro saga, I've had enough of the GoPro 8. So if ever you come across one and you think, okay, it's cheap, I'll give it a go, don't fucking bother. Nothing but aggro. First problem, connecting it to the GoPro quick file transfer thing on your phone. Will not connect, always bums out. Can't find the GoPro, a million different problems all the time. Doesn't matter if you reset it or update the firmware, doesn't matter what you do, it always fails. So that's the first problem. So to get your footage off, you have to pop out your memory card, put that in a reader, put it on your computer, which is fine. But I also know a lot of people edit on their phones, so you need a memory card reader that is compatible with your phone. That's your first problem. Next problem, battery life. I can get about 18 minutes worth of footage on one battery, and that's with all the settings adjusted, the GPS turned off, everything battery saver mode. In between takes that I'm doing now, I turn the camera off. It's not on standby at all. So 18 minutes of filming, that's about it. If you record more than 7 minutes, whether it be on a hot day or inside, it will overheat and turn itself off. So yep, you can't film for long periods of time. But I guess it is more of an action camera rather than a vlogging camera. So if you're on your push bike and you've got air hitting it, then you might be okay. But it isn't good for this. The media mod that I got on, if you plug the charger into the media mod, it locks up tight, it freezes, so you can only charge when you take it out of the media mod, which is a pain in the arse, especially when you're on the go. And obviously the biggest problem of all is losing all of your footage, which is the most irritating thing you can fucking think of. Especially for me and Sam yesterday. We went to some brilliant locations yesterday and half of the footage went missing. But oh yeah, devastated. So anyway, that's the GoPro 8, so don't fucking buy one. I'm definitely going to invest in another camera. I don't know whether to go for another GoPro, the newer one, or do I go for an Osmo, something like that, or do I go for the Sony camera? But I know the Sony ZV-1 Mark IIs are quite expensive, so. But in the beginning I did say I wasn't going to be spending a lot of money on cameras, but I'm enjoying making these videos now, so I want to have good kit. I don't want to have kit that keeps fucking breaking on me. So maybe I will throw a bit more money at it. But I have to do my research first. I want something that's small and compact, good to lug about, doesn't have connectivity issues, but does do good footage as well. I want to, I don't know, something that ticks all the boxes, but obviously without spending shitloads of money. Anyway, that's today's rant. I'm allowed one rant, and that's my rant. So take some advice, don't buy a GoPro 8, they're fucking rubbish. Right, I'm also going to give you a update on my health. As you know, I've been walking and dieting for well over a year now, you know, over 5 stone lost, doing quite well. But now health is sort of attacked me again. And when I was out last weekend, I was doing a walk and all of a sudden I had some tingling in my fingers, in my left hand, and a bit of a headache come on, you know, and I just felt, I don't know, just rough. I can't really explain it, you know. So obviously your mind starts to play tricks on you. You think, I'm having a fucking heart attack, a stroke, you know, all of that jazz. So went to the doctors and they put me on a ECG machine, done my blood pressure, all that. My blood pressure is elevated, but I'm monitoring that through the week, and it's not high, but it's is it mild hypertension they call it? So it's just above high normal. Anyway, I had the ECG done. I've got to go back for the results on Tuesday. But for this past week, I've definitely not been feeling 100%. My heart rate is normal, but that don't mean anything, because your heart could be failing and still beat normal, because when it swells up the heart becomes stiff. And yeah, anyway, but obviously I've done the wrong thing, didn't I? Started looking through Dr. Google, and obviously everything is the worst case scenario for me, you know, like I'm heading for a heart attack or a stroke or you know, all the million other things. But it's not just those symptoms. I've also got some tingling in my left calf muscle. Not so much when I'm walking, well, I can't feel it at all at the moment as it goes, but when I sit down I can feel this. Yeah, it's like a tingling, you know, when you get cramp and you can see your muscles sort of contracting. That's what it's like all over my calf muscle, only on the left leg. And now I've started to develop a little bit of left foot pain as well. So obviously Googled those symptoms as well. Worst case scenario again, you know. I'm punishing myself by doing that. Well, for a cheap Amazon stove, it's not too bad as it goes. I think it definitely boils quicker than using the gilly kettle or the little twig box or the Trangia. But I suppose it's going to be, isn't it? It's putting out a lot more of a powerful flame. But yeah, it's all right to take out with you. It is small and lightweight, so yeah, I'm all right with that. Next weekend, if I get out and about, I'm going to try the jet boil. I've had that a while now. I've had that a couple of years, I think. Used it a couple of times, but only in my van. I've never took it out anywhere. So yeah, it's a good bit of kit, the jet boil, but I'm going to give that a go and see what that's like to carry around with me as well. I've come back to St Mary's Church in Wymanley. I think I made a video on this one some time ago, and the reason being, last time I come here they was selling homemade jam at the entrance there, and I sent a picture to my wife and she said, why didn't I get her any? And the only reason I didn't get her any was because I didn't know which one to get. I didn't even think. So I've come back, I've just took a picture and I'm waiting for her to respond to me saying which one she wants. And the money that's raised by selling the jam is for the bell tower to do any renovations or whatever it is that needs to be done, just to raise a bit of money for it. So I didn't mind coming back. As you can tell by the coat I've got on, the heavens have now opened. I haven't quite finished my walk for today. I need to get a few more steps up, so I thought I'd just come here. And it's nice actually, because they've got, you know, the Christmas tree is all lit up and there's some festive things all around. It's quite nice. I'm trying to get myself ready for Christmas, but I'm still not quite there yet. I think it's probably because I'm still spending a lot of time on my own and not doing anything, you know, not visiting any Christmas markets or doing anything Christmassy on the build-up. You know, I'm just doing things on my own, which is not quite the same. Anyway, I think I'll go and have another walk around the outside, and hopefully I'll get a message off my wife about what jam that I've got to buy for her. Here we go again, walking around the edge of a farmer's field. Mud and slop everywhere. I haven't got a clue where I'm going. Pissing down with rain. Well, not pissing down now, but it is still raining. But I'd still rather be doing this than being sat down watching the telly, I think. I know I had a bit of a moan this morning about the GoPro and a bit of a worry about my health. I mean, obviously they are all causes for concern, but I'm still trying to remain upbeat and positive regardless of everything that's going on. I mean, the GoPro, yeah, that can be replaced. My health, well, I'm doing what I can to, you know, look after it. I've got the doctor's appointment on Tuesday. Yes, okay, I am fucking scared of what's going on with me, you know, because of what the internet's told me, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. I mean, I'm doing what I can, so I'll go with you know, go and see the doctor, see what they got to say. And I still, you know, I tell them that these things are still happening to me, you know, and we'll go from there. But I'm not going to talk any more about that, not right now. I'll update you next week about what the doctor says, but for now I'm going to enjoy this countryside and let's see how lost I can get now. Well, I don't know about anybody else, right, but there's always something quite depressing about a Sunday evening. I think it's because Monday morning is fast approaching, which it is. I mean, time's getting on now. It's almost 4 o'clock and it's already starting to get dark. But before I pack up today's journey, I'm going to go up to the church at Aston It's not far away. I know I've been there several times before, but I just need to go and take a few minutes just to, I don't know, just to calm down a bit. Not that I'm majorly stressed out by any means, but I'm not looking forward to Monday morning. You know what I mean? The whole rigmarole of normal life starting again on a Monday just gives me the you know, it just, I don't know, it kind of breaks me. You know, you have such a good weekend, or most of us do, depending on what you do. You know, for me, I like to go out exploring. For some other people, they like to go out and have a drink and spend time with family and just, you know, take a moment away from work. Now, obviously, there's some people that still work at weekends, but luckily I don't do that anymore. But there's just something really fucking irritating about knowing that Monday morning's on its way. You know, some people say, well, it's a new day, isn't it? You know, it's a whole new thing, something good could happen. But I think when you get to the age that I'm getting, nothing fucking good ever happens on a Monday morning. You know, it's just it's going to be another normal working week, and oh fucking hell. Anyway, I'm sure there's a few of you that are thinking, Gary, shut the fuck up, stop whinging, you miserable bastard. Quite rightly so. But anyway, I enjoy getting out and about that much. You know, I like to do my exploring and visit a church or walk around the countryside. I enjoy it so much. When it comes to an end after a couple of days, I find it rather disappointing. Anyway, I am off to Wales over the Christmas period. I've got 10 days, I think, probably a bit more. I can't remember off the top of my head. So I am looking forward to that. That's not this week, but the week after on the Wednesday, I think that's what it is. But I am really looking forward to getting up there. Not for the Christmas spirit thing, you know. I'm not feeling that anymore, not like I used to. But I am looking forward to getting up there, and hopefully the Welsh weather will behave itself for a couple of days, and I can go and have a bit of a look around. You know, go down the beach, go and have a walk around the country. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Anyway, I'm really rabbiting now, aren't I? I'm going to bring you back in a minute when I get to this church, and then we'll have a bit of a chat up there. Okay, well, I'm quite impressed with that. Come up to Aston, got to go in St Mary's Church. I've lost count the amount of times I've been up to Aston and walked around that church, and it's always been locked. But there was a sign outside saying church open. All right, it was really dark in there, but luckily it's got electrics over his lights. But yeah, I'm chuffed to bits that I got in there. And I've managed to get the drone up in the air, not for very long, because I'm I'm out in the sticks, as you can see, still in Aston, but it is really, really windy. But I wanted to get a few aerial shots of the car, so I've done that, and I'll stitch that onto the end of the video, just for something to do, really. Anyway, I'm going to head back now. I'm getting hungry. I need a nice cup of coffee and some tea, so give us a like and a subscribe and all the good stuff. Ding the bell. And I'll catch you all again, hopefully, next weekend. Take care.